Hello, everybody. So, today I'm going to react to this Frank Tufano video. Another one. Because he's just not getting it. He's just not getting it. He's not getting that the reason he feels like crap is because he eats like crap. And he buys all this stuff that he doesn't need to buy. I'm just going to go close my door. And let's get into this. Full screen. Let's see here. Whoops.
What's up? How are you guys today? We're gonna do a little bit of a grocery haul kitchen tour, show you guys everything I've been eating and doing. I don't think I showed you guys any of this new house, new kitchen yet, so you'll get a little bit of a tour. So at my dining room table, I have my masticum that I have with pretty much every meal. Guys, this is like a light antimicrobial. We have it on organsupplements.com. Glass bottle mineral.
No, it's not. I think it's a diuretic. I mean, the fact you get the diarrhea after drinking it, diuretic.
Water with every meal. Have some lemons here. Sometimes I'll have lemon juice for vitamin C. And then over here we have the apples that I have with pretty much every meal. Over here on the counter we got the pressure cooker. I use that for
Sugar.
beans and in the winter soups.
Carbs.
We got a toaster that I'll use to freshen up the bread, and we actually have to make some bread this morning. This has been fermenting overnight, so we gotta pop this in the oven. Looks pretty good. Natural sourdough fermentation. Let me know, guys, if you want me to show you how to do this like quick and easy overnight sourdough recipe that doesn't take a while.
First things first. He has only shown junk so far. Only junk. It's crazy to me how he thinks he's healthy doing this. And I'm probably going to get people going, but he is. Carnivore, he wasn't sleeping and blah, blah. You know what happens? Sometimes you can go off the rails a bit when you're carnivore, and maybe you do eat a little bit of sweets or treats or of some kind. Guess what? I do that. Biggest mistake ever. I think I've realized why sometimes I don't sleep worth crap. It's because I eat things that I don't realize are affecting my body, but they are. And that's why I'm still trying to figure things out here. Because I don't know what's going to happen this coming week. There's another hurricane in the forecast. I don't know yet. It's in the Caribbean right now. But I don't know. And I'm not sure what I want to get. I don't think I could just live off beef the entire week because that requires freezing. And I mean, most of the stuff I get requires freezing anyway. If anyone has some tips to like carnivore things that I could get, let me know, because otherwise I'm gonna have to just get the processed meats that I would do on occasion that aren't the greatest, and that apparently do affect my sleep once I stop eating them, because electrolytes, they mess with my heart rhythm. That's how I know my electrolytes are off, because they mess with my heart rhythm and I'm not sleeping worth crap. So, Frankie, I'm just gonna put this out there, bud. I think you weren't sleeping because you were eating stuff that wasn't exactly carnivore. Alright? Go back on carnivore and you'll see what I mean. I don't think he fully stuck to it. He said he went on vacation, right? Did the MasterChef thing, right? There's so much he left out.
I'm always weighing out the sourdough on the scale. These are just my cutting boards. I got salt everywhere. Steak knife, bread knife, Nutiva oil to cook with. We
You should lick that salt. Okay, I probably wouldn't lick it if there was raw meat on there, but
have that on Frankie's Strange Foods. Same with the sea salt that I put on everything. So on the other side of the counter, I just have my water key for fermentation going. This is the heating pad.
bleh, bleh.
That only stays on for 12 hours, so I kind of have to reset it twice a day. But this should be ready in a day or two. Usually takes 4 or 5 days to ferment. This is the same water kefir and water kefir grains that we have on the foods website if you guys want to try it out. Nothing else really going on the counter here. This house had like no ventilation. There was just a microwave here, and I found this Viking hood for like a few $100 online. So I bought this, had it installed, and then I got a used Viking range to go with it as well because the old oven wasn't cooking my bread properly. So we're all nice and set up with a gas range. But when I do bake the bread every morning, I have to open up like all the windows and everything. I even open the front door and blow the fan because when you operate gas, the CO2 levels in the room rise. So you want as much ventilation as possible. All right,
CO2 only happens if there's a leak. What? What is happening?
we'll take a look in the fridge to show you guys the rest of what I eat on a daily basis. So starting at the top, we just have actually some like French fries soaking in brine. I'm going to
Carbs. Nothing good so far.
make some steak frites for dinner on Friday night. This is more of like a special treat occasion thing, not something I usually have. There we just have some leftover petite tender, some roast beef here. These are water kefir grains that I've been eating with every meal as a probiotic. Sometimes
The beef is the only thing I approve of so far. This is all junk here.
I don't have like water kefir
Like anything meat, I approve of. This is the rest of it. It's just junk. There isn't even anything keto friendly in here.
ready. So I'll actually just have water kefir grains with the meal. In here is our white bean puree. We've done a lot of videos on this, guys, but I have this as like a hummus dip for bread for lunch, and I have it as a pasta sauce on my udon noodles for dinner.
Do you wonder why, Frankie? Do you truly wonder why? You think you need this stuff? Because you're addicted and you decided, hey, instead of facing my emotions, I'm going to eat my feelings away, and this is how I do it. So you eat these carbs that aren't even helping you anyway.
It's mushrooms, artichokes, white beans, so it's a really nice balance of fiber, starch, and minerals. Again, if you guys want the recipe for this puree, just search my YouTube channel. Here we have a cod fillet. I've been having whitefish for dinner. Also did some fish and chips. There's some batter up there. Maybe we'll do that recipe tomorrow if I have the energy. And
See? If I have the energy. Guys, this is insanity at its finest. What the heck is going on here?
down here, we have some breakfast sausage. I'll have that for breakfast every day. And then we just have some two bone and ribeye steaks that we're going to use for our.
You need to be eating fat, buddy. Lots of fat. Lots and lots and lots of fat. In fact, fat should be in every single meal. Every meal. Fat, meat. Fat and meat. That should be the bulk of your diet every single day. Fat and meat. Like butter, tallow, all of that stuff, including the meat. Like it shouldn't be just meat and just, fish. Well, fish is technically meat, but still, like, you should at least be using butter. Come on.
Our steak frites tonight for dinner. And I mean, this is like bachelor pad-esque. There's nothing really in this fridge besides the few things I eat. We got only protein. We got breakfast sausage for breakfast. For lunch, I have the roast beef or some steak, and then for dinner, I have fish, or we're gonna have the ribeye for dinner. So there's not much in here. All this stuff over here, I got my water kefir, which I will have almost every day. But like the ciders and seasonings and beer and stuff here, I haven't really touched it for a few months now. Now in this cabinet
Gross. I hope they're closed up good.
here, I have my udon noodles,
And you should give them to somebody who's like, I don't know, I don't know. Someone like you shouldn't have those.
and some oats. And I feel like a broken record, but guys, pretty much everything you see in this video is available either on the meat website or the foods website
Yeah, we know.
as part of my diet.
Mm-hmm. We know. And you want us eating your way, too.
And then over here in this cabinet, I have some vanilla that I'll put in the oats occasionally. Over here, this big 25-pound bag of cannellini beans. This is what I make usually once a week for that pure
25 pounds? I'm going to go back so I can really hear that.
in the oats occasionally. Over here, this big 25-pound bag of cannellini
25 pounds, y'all. What? What? What the heck? How? How? 25 pounds? No. Just no.
It means this is what I make usually once a week for that
He's awfully desperate. What the heck is he exactly offering for his members?
puree. This is actually available in bulk on the website too.
Because there's a join this channel, right? What the heck is he actually offering? I haven't heard it in any of the videos I've been watching.
And for the bread, I use either the Great River milling flour we have on our Amazon shop or the white and wheat flour that we have on the foods. Now, that's actually everything I eat in my current diet, but I do have some other stuff in my kitchen that I'll show you guys just for curiosity. So in those two cabinets we just opened, I have some leftover steel cut oats that I'll do overnight if I have time, and some backup instant oatmeal, which I don't have anymore because I feel better eating this one, the plain one. This is just a spice cabinet. You know, we got some steak seasoning, beef tallow down here, and then just all my random spices and stuff. This cabinet, I have my all-purpose flour. I'll use that to bread the cod or fish I'm having for dinner. Just a bunch of random grains in here. We got some of my quinoa, Italian barley. There's some rice back there. Some dried apple rings that I don't really have unless it's an emergency. They don't taste that good. There's some pancakes.
Dried fruit is disgusting. But it doesn't mean it's not sugar. Carbs!
Mix. I haven't had that in a while. Even though it fits with my diet, I usually get stomach issues from it. Some organic Brazil nuts here.
What?
I haven't had that in a while. Even though I don't really have unless it's an emergency. Quinoa, Italian barley. There's some rice back there. Some dried
Oops, I jumped a little bit too far back.
apple rings that I don't really have unless it's an emergency. They don't taste that good. There's some pancake mix. I haven't had that in a while.
Ah, the pancake mix upsets your stomach, does it? I wonder why.
Even though it fits with my diet, I usually get stomach issues from it.
You're gonna get stomach issues from grains, Frankie. You're going to. I don't know what else is in that thing. Lots of sugar, more than likely. Yeah, you're gonna get stomach issues. You're gonna.
Organic Brazil nuts here. Big bag of mastic gum to grind up, and there's some
Diarrhea inducing mastic gum, of course. Even more of that, because you love that feeling of diarrhea, I guess.
raisins back there. You know, I only have the fruit maybe rarely once a month if I run out of apples and haven't been to the store. I use the dried fruit as a substitute. Up there is some stuff I don't really use. Those are ingredients for the marshmallows, the s'mores.
See? Giving yourself away again. I bet you were doing all of this stuff off camera, buddy. Even when you were carnivore, and then you complain you weren't sleeping and liver damage? No. No. You weren't being truthful, buddy. You weren't being truthful. You're not even talking about carnivore and, you know, everything that went on there. Why do you have ex carnivore 8 years in the video if you're not even going to talk about carnivore?
We got some einkorn flour, which I don't really have. Some old bread flour and rye flour. Some cream of buckwheat, breadcrumbs. And
In a video quite a while back, I calculated how much carbs in a cup of buckwheat. I asked my Echo. I hope your guys' devices don't go off when I say Echo, but I know that's one of the words. What the heck? Like, I was like, whoa, that's just for the morning. He had it one morning. Flour is flour. Grains are sugar. All grains is sugar. And what's his name? Even Gundry doesn't want you eating most grain. Most. Okay? So, cut the crap, Frankie. Cut it.
some water.
And by the way, I'm using my desktop again because the sound, even though I don't like this program, it tries to balance out the sound as best it can.
So not stuff that I've been having in my diet lately. Here's kind of supplements and canned goods. So down here you guys see lemon light, flextrose, all the minerals and vitamins we have. Those are some canned beans I'll use
Dextrose? Let me go back.
as supplements and canned goods. So down here you guys see lemon light, flextrose, all the minerals.
Flextrose. You know what that ose on the end usually means, right? Sugar molecule. Pretty dang sure that's what that means in this instance, right? Sugars, carbs, more carbs. Most of this stuff is junk. The only good things you have are meat, but even the meat isn't that great. No fat. You don't even have butter. If you don't want to eat cheese, you should at least be eating butter. Putting butter on things, more butter. You didn't even say you had blocks of butter in your fridge. Get some dang butter in your diet.
The vitamins we have.
And lots.
Those are some canned beans I'll use as backup. We have the jovial glass jar beans now. I bought those before I had those on the foods website. Just some nut butters, macadamia nut butter, pecan butter. There's some tinned codfish there, some light coconut milk. I don't really use any of this stuff. Maybe occasionally I have the pecan butter or the macadamia nut butter with an apple if I'm really hungry. Over here we just have the molasses and
Yeah, you're gonna be hungry. You're spiking your insulin all the time.
the sugar I used to make my kefir, and some honey and maple syrup. Sometimes I'll put the maple syrup on my breakfast sausage, and I'll put the honey in the oatmeal, but most of the time I don't. So guys, all those
Carbs. Carbs all day. Carbs all day. Blah. Too fast. But yeah, carbs.
the websites can be seen on frank-stefano.com, Frankie's Free Range Meat, Frankie's Free Range Foods, organ supplements, Wi-Fi shielding, Frankie's
We get it. You're desperate, okay? God, the narcissism.
Naturals. I'm always wearing the Wi-Fi shielding clothing, and I actually moisturize my face today because my skin's peeling really bad from getting too much sun. But
Um, Stop going out and burning, okay? You're gonna burn very easily not eating fat. You don't burn as easily the more fat you eat. I'm not gonna say you don't burn at all. I'm gonna say you burn less easily. I burned a few weeks back there, about a month ago or so. And I I was red for a couple days. Now it didn't hurt. That was the interesting part. Then it just went tan and there was no peeling. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy, but stop going out for that long. Don't go out so long that you're like super red in the face and burned. Yeah, you don't want that.
anyway, thank you guys for joining me. If you can, as always, drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below. Make sure
Because I'm so desperate for people to just do anything. Oh, and join my channel too.
to subscribe and check that notification bell, and I'll see you guys soon.
He's got the join this channel. He doesn't even say what joining the channel gives you access to. Why do you have members? Tell me you're desperate for money without telling me you're desperate for money. And no, I don't react to you because I want you or that I'm jealous of you or anything like that. I react to you because you help me stay, because you spout the most nonsense out of everybody else, and that's saying something because you're not even vegan. But some vegans, I get more heated with them. If they're not vegan, I don't get quite as heated. But I mean, yeah, I've called you dipstick. But vegans, oh my god. And don't get me started on vegan kids. Do not get me started on vegan kids. Oh, and check out my beekeeper video if you also like that video and either have done extensive research on this or are a beekeeper yourself or have been a beekeeper, whatever. I really need answers to that video. And I don't have any links except my Facebook. So I will check, but I'm pretty sure my DMs are open. Message me on there if you want, or just leave a comment. I might not get an answer though. I might get a might not get a notification. Meant. So I can't talk today. He got me riled up. All right, breathe. All right, so I'm gonna go work on my project. Long overdue, actually, and I'm gonna try and have it up. I want to have it up this weekend. I'm sick and tired of like just having it on the putting it on the back burner all the time. So I'm really gonna try hard and get it up late tomorrow or early Sunday or something, sometime around there. So and then I have another idea that I want to work on. This one you'll definitely be able to relate to more. I hope you'll really enjoy it. I really enjoy writing it. There's a story that I wrote to go along with it. If you'd like me to put like a link or something, I have a Wattpad account. I might post it up on there and then share the link with you guys. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed this video. Frankie is literally insane and only buys junk. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.